So let me guess, you just got offered a trade. You don't know if you want to accept because you really like the player you drafted, but you know that the other player has tons of upside. In this episode, we're going to share with you a tool that would help you make those decisions. We believe every NBA fan should play fantasy basketball. So here we are on Sports Wizard. This is Robin's Pick Agent. This is something I've been working on with my man Bilal, who is the developer over there and the boss over there. And we are trying to create ways for fantasy managers to be able to make these decisions. So if you are tuning in live, it would really help me a lot if you drop the names of two players that you'd like to compare, even if they're players that you are thinking about sending an offer for. So I had a guy send me an offer or ask for some advice about an offer. He was wondering, should he trade Giannis for SGA? And that was a really good one. So we'll start with that one. But if you are tuning in live, it would really help us a lot if you dropped some names in there. So we'll do this in real time. I'll type in here Giannis. And then player B will be Shea. And then we're going to compare players. This took about 60 seconds before. Now, Bilal has it going as fast as 15 seconds. We're processing performance metrics. The AI is doing all of the work behind the scene for you. And check this out. Now we have the comparison. Let me actually, let's run through this actually line for line. So we got Giannis versus SGA. And it looks like my pick agent is suggesting with 8.5 out of 10 confidence here, right? The recommendation from Robin is that Giannis is the player that he recommends. And this is why my pick agent recommends it. Let me break it down. Short-term outlook. Giannis offers slightly better scoring and rebounding, and the extra game this week gives him a slight edge. His probable injury status is a minor concern, but his production has been elite. Long-term value, Giannis, his all-around statistical profile, particularly in rebounds, points, and efficiency, makes him the more valuable long-term asset. While SGA is excellent, Giannis's ability to dominate multiple categories at an elite level gives him the nod. Okay, so they have a list of some key factors here you can take a look at. Some of the key factors: Giannis's superior rebounding, his 4 games this week, and SGA's significant advantage in free throws and steals. Matchup impacts. Giannis faces a weak Charlotte defense twice, while SGA faces Golden State and LA, presenting tougher matchups. So this is great. Now here are the direct stat comparisons. Here are the direct stat comparisons for the last 15 games. Head-to-head, they look pretty even. SGA takes it in assists, and surprisingly, he takes it in blocks. And then Giannis dominates in field goal percentage. So it seems like SGA is doing well in some other categories. And here is their schedule outlook. This is new. So I love that we have the schedule outlook here. We have Giannis playing Dallas on Monday, November the 10th. That game at the time of recording this is already passed. Wednesday, he has Charlotte, the 12th. Then he has another game against Charlotte, and then the Lakers on the 15th. And then you can see SGA's 3 schedules. So this player comparison tool could also work for weekly lock leagues when you lock in for the week, and it could also help out with general points leagues and category leagues. And then they have some updates on their injury statuses. So Giannis looks probable, left knee soreness, and then there's no reported injuries for SGA. And then this is really cool. They actually scrape any updated news on the player. So you can see here for Giannis, recent news, he's playing tonight versus Dallas as a question mark. Giannis is listed as probable, and then they have the date that news came out, and the same thing there for SGA. And then at the bottom here, we have trade rumors, which I really like to see if there are any rumors happening about them. So Giannis, trade rumors have taken an unexpected twist with speculation cooling despite earlier concerns. So those are the first two players. Then we got Ethan here in the chat. Ethan, if you could give me two players, that would be really helpful, buddy. If you could give me two players, that would be really helpful because we're doing player comparisons right now. But I'll pull up what Ethan put anyway and maybe pull some names from there, and we'll go from there. So Ethan said, thinking of trying to trade Sabonis. I have Kelly Oubre Jr., OG, Ant-Man, Maxey. Oh, trade for Sabonis. Ant-Man, Maxey, Allen that he's interested in. Thoughts? I would not trade Maxey. I'll put Sabonis in here because I know that's the player you're interested in. Sabonis. And then let's put Ant-Man in here. I wouldn't trade Ant-Man for him, but let's put him in there nonetheless. Okay, so we'll do a quick comparison. Thank you, All Bets Off 90 for that one. Tamster, thank you for yours as well. Guys, keep them coming. If you guys are watching the live stream, please drop two names and I'll run them in the player comparison tool. So let's go Sabonis versus Ant Edwards. Let's move Ethan's stuff off the screen there. Okay, cool. So Ant Edwards wins this battle. Let's see why. Edwards offers significantly higher scoring and three-point production this week, outweighing Sabonis' rebounding and assist edge. Edwards' recent return from injury with no reported limitations, coupled with a slightly more favorable schedule. His long-term value, which I really love, especially if you're playing in a dynasty league, Anthony Edwards is a clear long-term choice due to his consistent elite scoring, significantly higher three-point value, and overall better statistical profile across multiple categories: points, steals, blocks. Sabonis' role is in question with ongoing trade rumors and team struggles, whereas Edwards is a cornerstone player with a positive team outlook. Then you can see their comparison over the last 15 games. It looks like Sabonis wins a lot of those categories, but we still have selected Anthony Edwards, and you can see their schedule outlook here. Some updated news. And then at the bottom here, trade rumors. It looks like there are some trade rumors about Sabonis, so let's share that. NBA executives believe the Kings might trade Domantas Sabonis amid ongoing team struggles. Kings reportedly trading Domantas Sabonis to Portland in proposed deal to address roster issues. That's interesting. Look at that. Robin's pick agent with the inside scoop. Man, I'm sharp. The AI version of Robin is sharp. Okay, so let's go into All Bets Off 90. My guy pulled up. So let's put in his players. He wants to see Ace Bailey versus Isaiah Collier. So let's run those teammates, and see who we got. Please keep sharing. Big shout out to my man Thomas Shelby in the building. What up, Thomas? I see you, my guy. And then All Bets Off picked Ace Bailey and Isaiah Collier here. So it's done. Here we go. Robin's recommendation, Isaiah Collier. Woo! With 7.5 out of 10 confidence, and I'll tell you why. Isaiah offers significantly more offensive production, points, and assists, and better efficiency over his last 15 games compared to Ace Bailey. Both players have a 4-game schedule this week. Let's take a look. Okay. Yep. The stat comparison. They have the same schedule. Let's see if we have any news or rumors here. No significant news or rumors. This is good. Thank you so much for that, All Bets Off. Let's go to our next player comparison. We have Harden and Anthony Davis points. That's from my man Tamster, Tamster the hamster. My name is Tamster the hamster. I'm from Long Island. Tamster the hamster. Oh my God. Tamster the hamster. What the frick is wrong with you, pal? Anthony Davis, Lord, give me the strength. I have too much fun with this. Come on, Anthony Davis. There's a lot of Davises, man. Jeez Louise. I'm just trying to find AD. Anthony Davis. Cool. All right. We're comparing James Harden to Anthony Davis. Something tells me they're going to pick James Harden because Ant Davis is banged up. But let's see what the player comparison tool does. And again, if you guys want to try the player comparison tool, all you have to do is visit sportswizard.com. I'll put that in the chat for you guys. Sports Wizard, and that's wizard spelled WZRD. It's like an abbreviated version. .com. Boom. I put that in the chat. And there's a free version, right? So if you go to sportswizard.com, you'll get this for free, the actual plugin. But to get Robin's Pick Agent, you need to be a premium member. If you want to be a premium member, it's dirt cheap, guys. All you have to do is use promo code Robin. I'm going to put that in the chat too. ROBBIN. Use promo code Robin and you get 10% off to use Robin's Pick Agent. All right, cool. Let's go. James Harden versus Anthony Davis. Let's get it. Anthony Davis? What? I would have never guessed, Robin. Let's see why. Anthony Davis, despite being listed as questionable, has a higher probability of playing this week due to ongoing unspecified nature of James Harden's injury and his absence from recent games. Okay, I don't know about this one. Long-term value, Davis's underlying talent and production potential are superior to James Harden. Oh, superior. Okay. Particularly in rebounds, blocks, and field goal percentage. While both players have injury concerns, team uncertainty, Davis's statistical ceiling when healthy is more impactful for a fantasy team. Harden's situation is more clouded by his current injury status. I'm not mad at that. That's a good assessment. Stat comparison over the last 15 games. AD hasn't played, so I don't really think that's relevant. They have their schedule here. No, and we have some news as well as some trade rumors. This is an interesting trade rumor here. What? According to an ESPN report, Dallas Mavericks may potentially trade AD to build around Cooper Flag. Build what? In other news, I heard Nico's getting fired today. By the time you watch this, he might already be fired. Cool. So let's go to the next one we got here. Let's go this one. Mason wants Amin or KD. We'll do these quick so I can get through a few more. So Amin or KD. Amin or KD. Let's see what we got. A lot of teammate matchups going on. Kevin Durant. Let's compare. Okay. All right. So we'll do a couple more of these. Processing performance metrics. We are cooking over here, man. It looks like the winner is Kevin Durant, of course. Kevin Durant is significantly higher. 3 points, free throw percentage. Come on, ma. He's dominating. They have the same schedule because they play for the same team. Let's do a couple more, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Try another comparison. Let's try this one. Let's do Vooch. Let's do Vooch and Trey Murphy. Vooch, Trey Murphy. Cool. And that's for my man Chunchilla. I see you, Chunchilla. We out here. We out here in these fantasy streets, my guy. We out here. All right. So the system is cooking. Robin's Pick Agent is on a roll today, providing tons of value to the fantasy basketball community. And the winner is Trey Murphy III. I didn't see that coming. Trey has an extra game this week and is in excellent is in excellent recent form, highlighted by a recent 41-point outburst. Dang. Why? For long-term, Trey is younger, clearly a focal point of the Pelicans. If you want to try out my Pick Agent on Sports Wizard, all you have to do is visit sportswizard.com and use promo code Robin if you want to try it out. If you want to use Sports Wizard for free, it's an amazing plugin that will help you win your leagues on ESPN or Yahoo. Check them out.